Hello, my loves. How are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that your family and your loved ones are healthy, happy, and safe. So, I'm coming back to you today with another pick a card reading. And in this reading, we're going to look into the next magical, big time I'm hearing. Big blessings that are going to be entering your existence. So I mentioned it very briefly yesterday in an Instagram post, and I have been feeling for the last couple of weeks there is going to be a release like coming up soon for everybody. Like if you have been waiting on something, a revelation, like a change in any kind of situation that you're in, and you have been praying, you have been wishing, it's really the time for you to actually know what this is all about and to make a final decision. And this is really going to be impacting our lives big time. So the options I have already given them in the first before actually opening the video and doing this introduction, but I wanted to give one message for the collective, and this is going to be happening for the next couple of months to the latest. I mean, for some of you it's going to be a matter of days, as in maybe 1 or 2 weeks, but for all of us, for everybody, that is every single one of you, including myself, it's going to be a matter of like maximum 2 months. And also I wanted to let you know that if you have been thinking about something, if you have been contemplating maybe doing a change, making a decision, it's time for us right now to plant the seeds and actually like make the final decision so that the outcome could be really positive for all of us. So let's get one message. Healing the earth, life, humility and respect. So you can see that this woman in here, let me just zoom in, she has the world on her hand, but it's almost like there is something that is going to be intervening, that is completely going to be changing our lives. This is the number 2, which is all about decision, and this is what I have mentioned just a couple, like 1 minute ago. But this decision, or maybe this like expectation, or us almost feeling like it's time for us to welcome our blessing, is going to be putting a new start on our life. This is, I'm seeing in front of my in front of me like the Wheel of Fortune. And also there have been lots of fog and confusion and also cloudiness in terms of how we see our future, how we see the things that are moving around us. But it's time for us to go back to love, go back to humility, and our respect for ourselves, for our community, and for everybody that is around us. It doesn't matter if it is reciprocated or not, but our self-respect is going to be almost reflected in whatever the thing that is going to be entering our lives very soon. So I don't want to take a lot of time so that we can talk about this particular elements that are, or maybe those particular events. I just want to start right in and start actually with the reading, because I'm very excited. Actually, this is going to be one of the rarest readings that I'm going to be myself picking one option, but I'm not going to be doing that right now. I'm gonna wait until I edit and put it online, and then I'm gonna be just like you, choosing an option and seeing what are going to be those blessings that are going to be entering our lives. So let's start right away with the reading. Hello, my dear option number 1. So if you have chosen the white unicorn, welcome guys to your reading. So first of all, before getting any cards, your reading is all about purity and transparency. So whatever the situation is, there is something that is very pure, something that is very honest and transparent, and it's going to be almost putting us back to this state of mind like when we were kids, when we were just innocent, where nothing really was bothering us. This is really the time where we're going to be called into being, at least mentally and emotionally. So this is really what I see for you. I see that friendship, and I see also times of letting go of anything really that doesn't serve us anymore. Yes, we have heard that many times, but in this particular period, it's going to be much easier for us to actually let it go and to just enjoy life, because when it comes to those particular blessings, they're going to be almost facilitating our transition into better times, into better ways of being. So what are those blessings? What are those blessings for my dear option number 1 for the white unicorn, the devil, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, and King of Swords. So I'm hearing, yeah. And this is really the energy that I have felt at first, the Six of Cups, which is all about nostalgia, innocence, and also childhood. This is a very light-hearted energy, and you can see from the cards that if you are represented by the King of Swords, which is for me the card of Gemini, most specifically, I'm hearing that it's time for you actually to find someone or to be in a company with someone that are going to be willing to take the burden just like you are. So this burden could be, as an example, just something that is in your daily life, as in those little things that you are doing alone and that you feel like you are sick of doing them alone. It's time for you to be joined with another person that feels the same way. I don't know why I felt that, as in if you have your own place or if you are living alone and you are doing all your chores, they are very simple, but it's sometimes when you are doing them you feel like, I hope I had maybe someone with me, that so that we can share it in a very playful, in a very beautiful way, so that we can share those very simple tasks. I'm not hearing difficult. This is really not what I'm hearing with this Ten of Wands. I'm hearing those very simple tasks, as in maybe you're going to be doing the dishes together and having lots of laughter and happy moments. And this person that you're going to be meeting, they're having the same desire, as in they really would want to enjoy the simple, very little things, as in maybe going together and doing going together grocery shopping, or like going for a walk in nature, or doing those very everyday life simple things. This is someone that absolutely cherishes those little tasks or maybe little activities, and this is really something that both of you share together. So let's get some clarifications for each of the cards. Look at that. Purity, innocence, and we have the Nine of Cups. It's like what you desire or what you want when it comes, especially when it comes to partnerships and friendships. It's not something that people understand. It's like, how can you actually would want, like, your biggest desires are about doing those mundane things, but it's something that you have been missing, as in this is the only thing that you would want out of relationships and out of partnerships, is actually to enjoy those very little and simple things. So let's get some clarification for the Devil. Yeah, this is really what I'm hearing. This maybe you have had some opportunities in the past, or maybe certain people have been drawn to you, and everyone is telling them like this person is perfect for you, imperfect for you in a material way, as in you look good together, or this person is hot, or this person is really something like that is going to be looking perfect, like on paper, or you're gonna, like when you take pictures or when you go out, you're gonna look perfect together. But you have been getting those offers or maybe those opportunities way too many times, but it's not something that actually fulfills you emotionally. You feel like, no, I would need just something that is very simple, something that I can enjoy, and something that I can feel when we are together. We have a peace of mind, we are in a total serendipity, just being together, holding hands, or just like sitting on a couch, or even lighting a candle and having a very simple dinner. This is everything that you would want actually in your life, and this is exactly what you're gonna get. So let's get some more cards and clarify the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so the opportunity is elsewhere. This is really what I heard, and maybe this this person is actually completely outside of everything or everybody really that you have been subjected to, or what other people have been introducing you to, or people that you have met. This is someone that is it could be that there is distance between the both of you with the Eight of Cups, but what I'm seeing most importantly is that you're gonna see the opportunity, or maybe see the potential in you being together, as in you might look very different. You might look as in those two people can never ever ever be together in a relationship, this cannot actually work. But you have the eyes, you have an eye for what is gonna work for you and what is not. And even if other people, or maybe people that are around you, friends or family, are not capable actually to distinguish or maybe to see the potential and to see the beauty in you two getting and being in union together. So let's get one card for the Ten of Wands. Yeah. Wow. So I'm hearing, first of all, I feel so good while reading for you. Like this feeling is so peaceful and so beautiful. And with those two cards, like us together, we can imagine everything that is going to be happening in our life, and we are having the most positive outlooks on our future. It's almost like you and this person, you see your future in the same way, and you can look for what's gonna come up next, as in you maybe can even in your mind start imagining how you can build a family together, or how you can be in the same place together. This is also a distance card, which means that if you're gonna meet, like when you're gonna meet, or when you're gonna start talking, like very, very early on, you might even think about like how is it going to be possible for me and this person to actually come together in the same place, or how can we actually make it work. So let's get one more card for the King of Swords, Three of Cups. And we have we have heard that earlier, as in like people might think for some reason that there is something that is very sophisticated or something that is out there that is needed for you to be fulfilled, but absolutely not. You would need someone that is very much down to earth, someone that is friendly, someone loving, and someone that is going to be seeing you as a partner and as a peer. I don't know why I feel like there have been a disconnect between you and people that you have dated or people that you have been introduced to, but right now you are right in front of you. There is a possibility to actually be with someone with whom you can just be. This is really what I feel. And yeah, the time is now, and this is really what I felt right like very early on in this reading, as in with this judgment, this relationship really is going to be permitting you to get out of this need for you to just almost put on a facade, because you can see all the people in here, they are very much naked. Maybe there's certain things or maybe certain ideas or certain concepts that you deeply believe in, but you are not really you haven't felt like it was possible for you to actually share them with people that you have dated, or people that you have been in connection or in some kind of a very light-hearted relationship with. But it's time for you now to look for relationships that go beyond the surface, and actually to be in union with your perfect match. This is really I'm hearing. And with this angel, I'm hearing also the card of the Lovers. This is a highly divinely orchestrated meeting I'm hearing. So I don't know. So I feel like it was the number 20. Let me just check it out again. So I don't know if in the first part of the reading, the card that I have pulled for the collective, the one of taking a leap of faith, if it was the number 20. So if it was, it's extra confirmation, because in here the Judgment card is the number 20. So it's time for you to take that leap of faith and to go for something that goes beyond the surface, and also outside of not really your comfort zone, because I feel like that you have definitely a very adventurous side, but the comfort zone of people really that know you, and people that it could be family, people that are very close to you. So let's get one more card. Bushfire. Whew. So this person that you're going to be connecting with, they could be an activist, or they could be someone that is very much deeply connected to nature, as they might have like some psychic capabilities, or they might also have a very deep connection to animals. And this person, they are very much capable into feeling very deeply, as in, even if you're not going to be telling them what you are feeling or telling them the things that are like in your mind, this person, they have a very clear discernment of how energies are, and they can almost have this, even I'm hearing that it might not be the same for you, but this person, they have this capability actually to know how you're feeling, and you're gonna feel like you are very much understood. And maybe it's something that you haven't, or maybe something that you have made missing when it comes to your previous relationship. This is someone that is going to be very much understanding who you are, where you're coming from, and why you are doing what you're doing. This is someone really that connects with you in a very deep way. Return, this is the soul connection, as in, especially with this Six of Cups, this is someone that goes back, like you have been together over and over and over again in many lifetimes. But with this bushfire, I'm hearing that maybe in the previous lifetime it has been a bit difficult for you to stay, or maybe to keep your relationship alive, but I'm hearing that both of you are going to be determined in this particular lifetime to actually make it work, to actually make it happen and make it work. So, and also with this wheel, I'm hearing that you are very different. That's why, like, when, especially when you're going to be in a relationship and you're going to introduce them maybe to your friends or family or people that you know, they're going to be like, what? Like, this person looks nothing like nobody that you have dated before, and no, like, even yourself, like, you two, you're completely two different individuals. So, yeah. Magic mirror. And with this magic mirror, I see like magic happening in your relationship, as in this is something that goes beyond the logic, especially if you are represented in here by the King of Swords. If you are very much in your mind, if your mind almost has a lot of space when it comes to your decision making, or when it comes to this decisions that you have made in the past. I'm hearing with those two cards that if you were to continue in the same way, you're just going to be inviting the same kind of people. It's time for you to go outside of your comfort zone and try something that goes beyond the logic and beyond the common sense. And this is how, or the means by which you're going to be meeting and being introduced to this person. So let's get some additional cards. So this is all about love. But it's a little bit more than love, because I see that you coming together, it might be the case that you're going to be either starting a charity or having a very deep impact on the world in general, as in maybe you're going to be speaking for certain people's rights, or that's why, like, this is that's why I felt such an angelic, or maybe spirits intervention in your connection, because you being together, it goes beyond just a lovey-dovey couple. This is like a lot of communities, and lots of also like unjust situations are going to be spoken about when you two are going to be getting together. So there's you're going to be almost initiating a deep change in the whole world. It could be like on a small scale, or it could be, as I have told you, like on a planetary scale. So go with the flow. It came out in reverse. I'm hearing that the month of August, or the next, because in here it says 8 weeks, 8 days to 8 weeks. So in 8 weeks, we're gonna be in August, especially if you are watching this reading like right about the time when it's shared. I'm right now sharing it in the month of June. So in 8 weeks is going to be August. So it's almost like a double confirmation for you that the next couple of months are going to be very important, and this meeting really is going to be happening very soon. So And with this go with the flow, I'm hearing that it's time for you to relax, to just take a step back, and also to go with the flow when it comes to the messages that you're hearing from your angels. And you can see that very clearly with the Judgment card, as in if you feel called into reaching out to someone, or if you feel called into just going for a walk, or to do something that maybe you have been overly thinking about, should I do it, should I not, should I do it, should I not. The angels are telling you, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, times of life. The world mirrors you and you mirror the world. So I'm hearing that both of you, you and this person, I see that there is a high possibility that you already at least know of each other. And you mirror each other. Like this indecisiveness that I have been just talking about, it's not only you, it's the other person as well. And it's time for you, actually, like the more that you're going to be opening up, the person, like the other person, they're going to be doing the same. So also with this wheel, I'm hearing that this connection, there is a very obvious mirroring that is happening. And so if you would want something to happen, it's time for you to make the first step. And I'm hearing that it's going to be in the flow. Afterwards, you might be, the other person might be reaching out as well, so, but it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that with this particular Judgment card, if you feel called into doing something, it's time to consider it without really overthinking about it, especially if it's just a message or if it's just like a hello or hi. It's not a big deal. I mean, we can overthink about certain things, but like very, very simple introductory words, or maybe just starting a very random conversation, it's not really a big deal. It's not, we don't have to overthink everything. So let's get one more card. So is there anything else that you might need to know about this person, this relationship, or anything really about this reading? And of course, my dears, if you would like to support the channel, feel free to like this video and subscribe. So in here it says, yeah, it's time to take that leap of faith, and this card really represents that very you can see that very it's very straightforward, as in this person really, they are diving, like having a deep dive into whatever the thing that they have been thinking about initiating. And then here it says quest of truth, vision, and intuitive knowledge. So with this intuitive knowledge, I'm hearing that there is a deep psychic connection between the both of you, and also you are feeling the same way. Like just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, like when you're going to be together or when this relationship is gonna start. I'm hearing that the when you're gonna feel a certain like doubts or certain indecisiveness, make like, or if you feel like even that you are maybe falling in love, or maybe that there is something that is happening that is deepening quite fast, because with this type, like a deep dive, like I'm hearing that falling in love almost instantly, this energy is reciprocal. So number 48 could be significant, but we have seen already like the month of August or the next 4 weeks. But number 4 also, you might I'm hearing for some of you, you are 40 or 48. Number 4 could be significant. This is really what I see. So lastly, I wanted to give you one last card. So yeah, be on the outlook of a very, very special, beautiful connection. And it's really going to be defying logic, but let it happen, because it's going to be one of the most amazing, unbelievable, magical blessings that are going to be manifesting in your life. So open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. So with this wand in this fairy's hand, I'm hearing that this is a relationship that you have been trying to manifest for the longest time, but it's time for it right now. Like the time is now. It's time for it to happen, and it's time for you to enjoy or reap the fruits of your labor. I'm hearing that you have been doing a lot. You have been looking for this relationship everywhere, but it's time for you actually to take a leap of faith and to open your heart and mind into something new, something that goes out of your comfort zone, because the opportunity is out there and the opportunity is in this beautiful connection that you're going to be welcoming in your life. So this is what I see for you, my dear option number one. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will connect with you next time. Bye bye. Hello, my dear option number two. So if you have chosen the Galaxy Unicorn, welcome guys to your reading. So first of all, I heard money, 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 money. So this finances, money. So if you have been thinking about starting a business, really, really, really start it now, because you're gonna have a flood of clients. If you have any idea of how successful your business is going to be, double it 100 times. This is really what I'm hearing. It's time for you for people that already have something, as in that it's connecting to an open stream of income, or something that can vary, as in not really a salary, but like a business, as in you interact with clients and then things happen for you in the future. You're gonna have just be prepared of a whole lot of work because people are going to be drawn to you like moths to fire, so, or moths to light. So let's get some cards. Yeah, Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, two more cards, Four of Cups, and Three of Swords. At the bottom of the deck we have the Magician. Okay, so what I'm seeing out of those cards, because here you can see 4-3, 4-3, so there have been some in and out, some ups and downs when it comes to whatever, like your finances in general, but it could be also your work, your business, or anything really that you would like it to take off. But it was really getting such a deep impact on your feelings, on your heart, and you have been thinking about, like, I'm doing all the right, I'm doing all the right moves. I'm doing things by the book, as you can see in here with this Three of Pentacles, but things really are very slow, and I really would want them to take off, and it's time for you to see, or maybe to reap the fruits of your labor. With this Four of Wands, especially for some of you that have like some businesses from home, or that you would want actually to invest in a home or buy a home, it's going to be the opportunity for you to do so, or even to have enough information on what are the next steps for you to actually make a deal, or maybe do something that is going to be like strengthening your foundation and building very strong streams, or maybe very solid streams of income afterwards. So I'm hearing that there is, yeah, the Three of Wands, it's the time of the time to reap, or maybe waiting for the results, waiting for, yes, I have been doing this and that, but when it is going to be happening, the time is now. So with the Four of Wands, I'm hearing that it's really, you have done everything that you can do, but it's just relax, because I'm hearing that if you are a little bit stressed at this particular moment, or if you feel like this particular slow phase that you are going through at this time is taking almost it's almost draining you energetically, it's time for you to actually recharge your batteries, because with this Magician, like as soon as you're going to be taking back, or maybe taking a step back and just allowing things to happen for you, like it's almost going to be instant, like instantly things are going to be moving towards you, like in a very rapid pace. And also what I heard is that make sure to rest. Make sure to rest because you're gonna work a lot in the next couple of months. So please be on the outlook of having a very full schedule. So it's time for you to actually rest and organize and restructure your daily life so that you can allow those extra works or extra client to actually not disturb your energy way too much. So one clarifier for the Three of Pentacles, please. The Emperor. So if you have been feeling like you need to do more, or you need to actually learn more, or you are not doing well, or you feel like this ups and downs are due to you not really reaching that very stable like place in terms of your knowledge, or in terms of how attractive or maybe how valuable your services are. This is absolutely not true, because I'm hearing that you are a master in whatever the things that you are doing, and it's time for you to sit back and realize that you have been doing everything and you have done already everything that you can do. So please rest, sit back, and also make sure to have a positive outlook on what's gonna happen next, especially with this magician, because I'm hearing lots of clients and also lots of positive movement towards like an increase of your finances. So let's get two more cards. So a clarifier for the Four of Cups, please. So with this Devil, and you can see in here, you haven't been satisfied that much with your financial situation, but also this Devil is telling me that the fact that you are that you have as an example have already had clients, and you have been very keen into giving them the best service that you can give, or that you have been really very good in terms of communicating, and also in terms of just trying to do the best for the people that are reaching out to you. People are going to be not only coming back to coming to you like first, they're gonna come back, as in the way that you communicate and the way that you are actually in service of people that would want to reach out to you, even like reaching out for information or reaching out for certain very like very specific services. You are willing to actually respond in a very nice and beautiful way, and this is something really that is going to be almost drawing those clients that you have had in the past, even like once, twice, and more in the future. So you can see how many threes and fours are in there, like 3 and 4, 3 and 4. So wait for stability to happen, because it's really going to be happening for you. Just do not feel like, oh, I have done everything and I'm not seeing my my results just yet. With that, you can see in here again number 4. So with those two cards, I'm hearing that if you have been thinking about not having enough money aside, or if your finances were not really in a good place for you to enjoy other things in your life, as in maybe sometimes you would want to do something in a very like playful way. You would want to just go out and buy something just for the sake of it. I'm hearing that for the longest time you have been thinking about like details, as in you go to the grocery store and should I buy this and that, and you actually calculate and you do this and that. I'm hearing that in the future it's something that you're gonna almost surpass. You're gonna feel like right now I can spend without overthinking about like, should I am I going to be having enough savings? Am I going to be draining my savings? Is it really the right thing for me to do? I'm hearing that you're going to be much light-hearted in terms of your spending. I'm not saying that you're going to spend like crazy, but most importantly, this those thoughts that am I going to be having enough for tomorrow, for the day after, they're going to be departing from your mind and from your heart. So at the bottom of the deck we have again number 4, and number 4 is like being at rest, as in like contrasting this Four of Pentacles energy, as in now I can just rest. Now I can even get back to the community with this woman, she's giving to this little child, and you're gonna almost feel in a position also to be more charitable or to give back to your community or to integrate in your services certain gifts or certain very small gestures that are going to be very much appreciated. So I'm letting you know, like, just so you know, it's not about your, I'm not hearing that it's about your services or on what are the things that you are doing in a practical way. I'm hearing it's mostly about like how much you actually love interacting with your clients and the energy that you are putting out there that is going to be drawing people even more towards you. So again, for people that don't have a business, start thinking about like starting something, like especially in the next couple of months. It's time for you to actually make a plan and start doing like it could be as simple as having an Etsy shop or anything. It could be ethnic products or stickers, anything. Like it's time for you to put it out there, put it with love, and people are going to be drawn to you like crazy. So let's get one more card. So I wanted to give you maybe other messages other than money, finances. Let's see if there is anything else. Ecstasy. So with this ecstasy, I'm hearing liberation from constraints, and we have seen so many cards that are almost putting you towards the ground, but it's time for you actually to take a leap of faith towards something else. And yeah, this is the first time that I'm drawn towards the hands of this woman. She's having a very beautiful manicured hands. I'm hearing that you're going to be able to enjoy those little simple things, maybe that you have been overthinking about, as in, do I afford to do a manicure? Do I afford to do my hair? Do I afford to buy this dress? It's time for you to actually treat yourself and not feel so bad about it, because at this time or after those couple of months, you're gonna have the feeling that now I have enough money to actually treat myself and not feel bad about it. So you could be 36, or number 36 could be significant. So it could be also number 9 could be significant. Friendship in reverse. And woman in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have boomerang. So with this boomerang in reverse, I'm seeing that if you have experienced certain setbacks in the past, they're not going to come back. Please release this fear or this worry that maybe certain people that have mistreated you in the past, because right now, just as a reminder, I'm inquiring about other information other than finances or money. This is really about relationships. Maybe certain people, they have been portraying themselves as friends, and you have been very, very naive with those people. Like, this is a very strong message for you, my dears. You have been looking at them as if you are looking at the sun, and you see in here with this puppy, like, there are people and then there is a puppy, as in I love those people. Like, I root for these people, but those people think otherwise. This is not something that is going to be coming back to you. This is something that is going to be absolutely blocked from your angels and universe. And I'm here for some of you, even if you desire that, even if you would want that, this is something that your angels are saying no. Even if you would want certain people that are like that, or certain people that have those behaviors or those like personality traits that are very much people that are would want to exploit, like people that they meet, especially if they feel like the other person, they have a very sweet outlook on life and on relationship and on people, and they see just the positive in everybody and in anything. This is something right now that the universe is going to be having a hand on. This is not something that is going to be coming back, and this is one of the most important blessings that you're going to be very appreciative to your angels and guides, that actually, like, it's a phase that have ended, and it's time for you right now to experience truthful, beautiful, innocent relationships that you have been wishing and hoping to actually wake up in your life. So let's get one more card, no, from this deck. Oh, too many. Let's get some cards. Number 7. And it says, determine the circumstances. So this is really what I see. I'm hearing that if you would want a stream of income actually to almost, if you would want something to expand and almost in an exponential way, it's time for you actually to build circumstances by which it's going to be possible. And this is really what I have heard earlier. You can see this wheel. It's time for you just to move it a little bit, and it's time and it's going to be moving by itself afterwards. So with this number 7, I'm hearing lots of spiritual intervention, and also your spirit guides really are rooting for you. Please rely on them, talk to them, give them your words of worry, and they're going to be releasing you from anything that is negative, that is still lingering in your heart. So yeah, determine the circumstances, as I have told you, in the next 7 days to 7 weeks, which is maximum 2 months. Start something, start thinking about it, structuring it, and it's time for you actually to just put it out there and see what is going to happen. So here it says Wednesday. And with this Wednesday, it says draw balance, be very realistic. So here with this number 4, I'm hearing that with this draw the balance, this is coming back to a place of a very strong foundation, as we have seen earlier. And with this Mercury, I'm hearing that in terms of communication, you are a very good communicator. And if you were actually to be in charge of selling any kind of product, you are the right person to actually do that, because you are very keen into doing the best, or maybe giving people the best experience. This is something really that puts you apart from anything, really any kind of even possible competition that you are thinking about. So it's something that is very specific to you, very beautiful, very I'm hearing very angelic, and people are going to be, as I have told you, drawn to you by the laws of the universe. You can see that with the Magician card as well. So one last card. Is there anything else that you might need to be on the look for? Is there anything for you to expect in the next couple of months? So anything, please. Diminution. So yeah, this is really what this is just for people that think that you are just in the start, and there are people that have almost outgrown you, and they are very much established, and who are you just like compared to the other people. Do not let it go. So in here it says lâcher prise, which means let it go, or maybe letting go of this business idea, or letting go of this desire for you to actually start something. Please change that. Like now it's time for you to plant those seeds. Even if you're going to be starting from 0, please do not see, or maybe look into what other people are doing, or what are the, if you're gonna be how is it possible? This is just a thought that I have had in my mind, and that you might get as well. Like, how is it possible for me to actually draw certain clients towards me, and other people that are already very much established, and they have everything really that I would want to have? Like, why would people be drawn to me and not drawn to those people that are already having very large platforms? Let's go of those thoughts, because I'm hearing that something that you have, something that you do, is going to be setting you apart. And even more than that, I'm hearing that like people love what they love, and do what they do. So it doesn't matter like if you have been doing this for 20 years or for just 2 months. It is what it is. And so start what you want to start, and be on the outlook of really welcoming lots of abundance in the future. So one last card. And of course, my dears, if you would like to support the channel, feel free to subscribe and like the video. I would appreciate your support. One last card. Friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now it's time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. And this is the messages I have been talking about earlier, which is if you have been meeting certain people that did not have your best interest in mind, they're absolutely, please do not even think about worrying about it, because they are blocked from your life and they're not coming back. So look for people that are good for you, that are going to be supporting you and encouraging you, and the universe and your angels are going to be almost rooting for you so that you can meet the right people that are going to be your support, and that are going to be even encouraging you to build this very beautiful, strong foundation, especially in your materially, in your finances. You might be meeting them through this business venture as well. This is really what I've heard for some of you. But yeah, this is really what I see. Prosperity, abundance, money, most specifically. It's time for you to plant your seeds. And also when it comes to your social life, very beautiful souls, people that would want the best for you as much as you would want the best for them, are going to be entering your life. So this is what I see. I'm sending you lots of light and love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye bye. Hello, my dear option number 3. So if you have chosen the black unicorn, welcome guys to your reading. And so I wanted to give you first of all some messages that I have heard when I meditated on the image that you have selected. And I just wanted to let you know that hooray, it's time for you to get out of the shadows. If you have been like through your dark night of the soul, or if you have been through some dark times in general, you are getting out of it. If you have been feeling some sort of way when it comes to your current circumstances or environment, you would want to almost see the light at the end of the tunnel. The time is now again. And also I'm hearing for some of you that feel a little bit depressed, feel down, feel certain, like even anxiety. It's time for you actually to say goodbye to this state of mind, to this way of being, and it's time for you to actually see life in color, start enjoying flavors, almost the scent and the beauty of life. This is really what I've heard for this particular option. So let's get some cards. And I'm also hearing that if it has been a little bit hard for you when it comes to your relationships, your relationship with your family or with people that are very close to you, a very beautiful resolution. You're gonna reach it very soon, and you're gonna get out of those times of conflict, or those times of not knowing what to do with your situation. So Ace of Pentacles. Let's have 2 more cards. Okay. Yeah. So I'm hearing that, yeah, the 2 of Wands. I'm hearing that for people that would want to change your place of residence, or go to another country, go to another continent, it is going to be possible for you, or you're going to get the right information or the right guidance, the right advice, so that you can know what are the next steps for you actually to get out of your this place. I'm hearing that it has been dark for you for the longest, and you can see that with this wand you're gonna have the second option actually to go for. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. You can see that this wand is very much fixed to the wall, but now with this world in the palm of your hands, you have a wand that you can actually take with you and go to a very different place. And with this Queen of Pentacles, I'm hearing that please do not worry about finances, and do not put obstacles in front of your eyes right before, or sooner than what you should. Be open-minded, because also in terms of opportunities and finances, you're going to have the possibility for you to facilitate this change, or this reallocation, or this complete transformation in your physical world, as in your place of residence, your home, your house, your country. So it doesn't matter, but it's time for you to get out of this place that you feel like it's not good for you anymore. So let's get some clarification for the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So this opportunity is something that you have been waiting for, and it's something that is going to be arriving in the next couple of, I'm hearing next couple of weeks, like for some of you. But number 2 is very significant when it comes to timing. It's going to be giving you the chance to actually restart your life, or to have this leap of faith, as in it's going to be a big jump into the unknown, as in going starting to work for in a new field, or starting a business that you have been contemplating about starting for a very long time, and you feel like, oh, should I do it, should I not, what should I do? Like, it's time, the time is now. And also with this judgment is all about the universe, and it's all about the like angelic intervention. I have heard that for all three options. That's why I felt like right at the beginning of the reading, especially in the introductory message, that this change, whatever it is, like for all three piles, it's something that the universe had a hand in it, and it's something that you have been contemplated about, like almost hoping for it to happen in your life for a very, very long time, especially with this Four of Wands. So yeah, go in your own way and starting something in you that is going to be giving you such a deep sense of independence. And also I'm hearing that with this I don't know what it's called, a folk, or it's not an eagle. I don't remember. It's not. I don't remember what the name of this bird, but birds again are about communication, but it's all about also synchronicities. This is really what I feel for you. So you're gonna have at the right moment, at the right time, the right information that is going to be opening your mind to a new possibility, and you're gonna see the opportunity in this change that you're gonna go for it right after. So the ace, the Page of Swords. So with the Six of Cups, I don't know why I felt like a manifestation ritual. So it could be something that you have buried, or something that you have written, or something that you have done in the past. It's a wish that goes back in the past, even in your childhood, something that you have wishing into, like to experience, or a very important, you feel that something miraculous that only a child can actually dream of. But right now it's time for us to almost resurface and give you this option. So are you going to be taking it or not? At the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Pentacles. You are someone that is very much hardworking, and it's something that have been recognized by the universe, so please do not feel like your work and efforts are in vain. And also when it comes to any skill that you are perfecting right now, the universe is almost like cheering you up and congratulating you on your hard work. And with this number 8, I'm hearing that the month of August could be significant, but also the number 4 could be very significant for you. And with this beautiful revelation, or this beautiful message, information that you're going to be receiving. So what else? What else? Is there anything else that you need to know? Is there anything else that you need to know? The Equator, to make equal. This is something that creeps back from way back in time, like in your past. I mean, just think about like the last 5 years or even before. Have you been wishing about like on changing your place of residence, changing your work, changing anything really about your life? You can see that very clearly with the number 5. And in here as well, there is this like going back to this world that you have in the palm of your hand. So the biggest messages I'm hearing in here, to make equal. Do not feel like you are lacking anything, or that this particular change, this particular blessing is impossible for you. I'm hearing that start envisioning it. And also if you have certain ideas that are going to be creeping up in your mind and telling you that how is it going to be possible for you, you don't have the finances, you don't have this and that, disregard those informations, because at the right time you're going to have the right opportunity that is going to be facilitating this change. So please do not think about the challenges even before making the first step. Make the first step and then see what is going to happen afterwards, because I'm hearing that you getting out of this this mentality, almost to expecting things that are not going to be working out well for you, or to see what are the next steps that maybe right now you don't see the solution to. Let go of that. Let go of that and go back to, like with this number 5 and 4, go back to a place where you're just willing to build the foundation, to go with the flow and see what is this choice that you are willing to take, what is going to come out of it. So let's get some more cards. Is there anything else beyond other than this change or this reallocation or whatever, like this change in your work or change in your environment, is there anything else? Projection. And it came out in reverse, and you can see in here again, like those two cards, you can see this shadow that is creeping up to you. So if you have been experiencing if you have tried this like in the past and you have failed, or if you if there are other people, this is also important, if you have seen or witnessed that other people have tried the same thing but they haven't succeeded, it doesn't have to be the case for you. Or even like right now, if it was you, if you have been trying, or if you have tried in the past and you haven't been successful into making this change, like with this projection, do not project past experiences and whatever the thing that you would want to do next, or whatever the change that you would want to invite in your life next. So this is the only thing really that I'm hearing that you would need to actually let go of, but otherwise it's going to be a sailing boat afterwards. So let's get one more card. One more card. Is there anything else? Anything else? Anything else, please? Isolation. So with this isolation in reverse and verdict. So I'm hearing one of the biggest blessings that you're going to be actually enjoying, or that you're going to be welcoming in your life, is this feeling that you are not part of the community. This is really what I feel. I feel like around you, this is really what I felt also, like in the first message of your reading, there is certain darkness that is around you, and a cable like moved, and it creeped me out a little bit, because I'm hearing that you're moving out of this darkness, you're moving out of this very secluded and closed environment that you're in, and you're opening up your mind and self almost physically to all the other beautiful opportunities in terms of relationships, in terms of life experiences that are going to be almost possible for you after this particular change. So let's get some more cards. And also I'm hearing judgment and self-judgment, because at the bottom of the deck we have a verdict in reverse. This is also an energy that is going to be departing from your life. Scorpio, heal the wounds. Number 8, it could be significant again, the month of August, but 8 weeks, also 8 weeks, we're gonna land right into the month of August. So it could be significant for you, especially if you are watching this reading right at the time when I'm going to be sharing it on the channel. If not, the 2 months, the next 2 months are going to be significant, or the month of August. So this is ending in beginnings. You are free to do whatever with the timelines. So when it comes to endings and beginnings, this is like it's going to be almost transforming your life, almost like night and day. Like if people are going to be knowing you right now, or even before, when they're gonna meet you, like even as soon as a year from now, it's going to be light and day. Something that is going to be almost putting your life upside down in the best possible way this time. Not in a negative way, absolutely not. In a very, very positive, beautiful way. So please expect that and be on the outlook of welcoming something beautiful in your life, especially when it comes to an opportunity to a friend, or someone that is going to be giving you a very valuable advice. Dispersion, yeah, diffuse negativity. This is really what I've heard since the beginning. If you feel like, oh, I'm going to be almost chanting my melody, but there is nobody around, there is nothing really that is going to be any indication that something is going to be coming out of it. Your guides are telling you that you are actually, things are moving around you, you're just not capable actually to see it, especially if people around you are not very supportive or not encouraging. Hear those words of encouragement and those words of support, like from your angels and guides, and also from everything that you have been subjecting yourself to. It could be maybe something that you are watching randomly, a song that you are listening to, and you hear something really that resonates with you. Take it into account, because the universe really is opening your mind to what you can actually welcome into your life. So the melody that you are putting out there is going to be coming back to you with such a beautiful blessing. Do not feel like you need to entertain anybody just for you to feel like, oh, what I'm doing in the work that I'm putting out there really has a meaning. The meaning is there even if you are not having those indications that there is a purpose in whatever the work that you are doing, or whatever the skill that you are perfecting. So this is really the only thing that I'm seeing for you, my dears, is to let go of this projection to the past and to move on to a very completely different future, a future that you have been thinking about, imagining and dreaming about for the longest. I'm hearing since childhood again. It's time for you to actually clear your mind and to welcome some very, very beautiful changes in your life. So I don't know why for you, my dears, I feel like I didn't do that for the other piles, but I need to give you one last card. Options. This is what I see. Consider your career possibilities that are open to you. Yeah. So what is the word that we have seen earlier? To make equal. You are meant for this option that is going to be given to you. Please do not feel like you're gonna miss it, or that there is something that is going to be preventing you actually from experiencing it or from welcoming it in your life. This is something that is in your hand. That's something that the universe, again with the scales, have a lot to do with this opportunity entering your life. Look at it with beautiful positive intentions. This is the only thing really that I'm seeing out of the cards. And let go of anything really, or maybe any expectations, especially due to past experiences. Let go of that and welcome your blessing. So is there anything else that you might need to know? And my dears, if you would like to support the channel, feel free to subscribe and like the video. I would appreciate your support. One last card. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So pure intentions, pure intentions. And you can see in here, you have chosen the black unicorn, and this is a white unicorn. And with this contrast, we have seen so many contrasting images as well. You have been experiencing the low in your life. It's time for you to actually experiencing the other side of the coin. Like life is gonna shift for you. This is really what I hear. And with this light, you're not gonna miss it again. If you feel a little bit worried, like is it going to be almost given to me and I'm not going to be seeing it, or seeing the opportunity in it, please let go of this incertitude and this indecisiveness or worry that you have in your mind, because this is something that is absolutely meant for you. So this is what I see for you. This is what I see for you, my dear option number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you lots of love, support, and encouragement, and I will connect with you next time. Bye bye.